And our tagline of our book club is really interesting, I feel. Educate, express, entertain. So we wanted to make our book club meeting full of variety of content. So in Educate, we plan to educate people about modern day skill which is required in our day-to-day life, which we don't learn in our school or college days. Then in Express segment, we feel that every human being's basic necessary or basic desire is to express his or her views to the world, and simultaneously that person wants that people appreciate, people validate their views. So the second segment was Express, where we come together, we discuss on books and share our views and our opinions on that book. And in the last segment, life is really boring without an entertainment. So I thought, let's not make the whole meeting boring and serious with not so much of knowledge, because ultimately knowledge is also a burden after a time. So in entertainment segment, we plan to play games, quizzes, and stand-up comic, storytelling, and other things, so that people cherish the whole meeting and it stick to their mind for longer duration of time, and they want to come back to meeting again and again. So that was our tagline and that was our plan. So our first meeting went successfully. Many people appreciated it. But again, the question, since me and Starry, we both are dentists and we have our professional and family responsibilities, we were not sure how much time we can put to this book club, since it was a non-profit right till now. But since it was our passion, we somehow embrace the struggle and all the hustles, and we endure the pain of taking out time from the things, and we do many sacrifices as well, like watching cricket match for me or watching TV web series as well. But it was worth, because I was able to see a long future. I was able to see a big picture of Books and Bliss Club. Then came the second meeting. Now in second meeting, we have to execute a model meeting. So we need role players as well, because not in every meeting me and Starry will do all the roles. So we need people who can contribute to the meeting sincerely, honestly, passionately. Because then and then, obviously your book club meeting will going to sustain. And luckily we found 3 to 4 different people like Dhiren, Manan, Chinar, Dr. Hiren, Granda. They all contributed in one or another meeting, and the level of meeting goes higher and higher. In second meeting, we did book reviews, we did discussion of book of the month, then we had, in entertainment segment, we had games. Now with every meeting, we were learning new things, how to make things interesting, as well as we had our setbacks as well. Like after third or fourth meeting, we had only 10 to 15 people in the meeting. So we were disheartened at that time that now it's not growing and people are not coming. What is the thing which is lacking in our book club? But then I decided it is not worth to do lot of introspection and lot of analysis of it, because too much analysis can bring paralysis. So I thought, let's give our best, and let's take this journey by trial and error method rather than thinking too much. So we persevered continuously, and we started giving our best. We continuously giving our best in every meeting. Then one more wonderful thing happened. There is a secret of life. When things don't go up to your expectation, you try hard. You try to fulfill those things in multiple ways, and that brings a lot of skill and talent within you, isn't it? This challenges of not getting crowd or not getting audience, and this desire of doing thing at any cost, and you make multiple effort, you take different routes, you try different things, and at the end of the day you realize, wow, I have tried so many different things which I was not sure that which skills I have. The second best thing happened in Books and Bliss Club is our YouTube channel. Now again, I was planning to launch YouTube channel since 2 years, but there are many obstacles, let me tell you. First thing, lack of technical knowledge, lack of knowledge of infrastructure or instruments required. Third thing, self-doubt, whether people will like it or not. And fourth is self-criticism. You criticize yourself, oh, you are not good at speaking fluent English, you are not good at looking, you don't have a good model appearance. So these all thoughts were there. But then one day, enough of setbacks, enough of obstacles, and then I decided, let's be natural, let's be who I am. And so I out of my instinct or out of my impulsiveness, I took my mobile and started recording the first video of a YouTube channel, which was a teaser of what we are going to do. It was 1.5 minutes only, and then I sent this video to my colleague Starry John, and she was surprised because she was also thinking of starting a YouTube channel. In fact, she had one, but she had given up on it because of lack of motivations or lack of response from the audience, which is very natural. But since she showed that wow, sir is also doing something which she wanted to do, so she learned all the technical aspects of YouTube, of the how to upload video on YouTube, how to do editing, how to promote it, how to use keywords, and then things started happening. We continuously started recording video on every book summaries. The first book I remember, and which I would recommend everyone, I wanted to start it with a book which changed my life or which has potential to change anybody's life, and that book is The Last Lecture by Randy Post. I got inspiration from that book that if you are alive, you should be happy. If you are alive, you should make effort. It's natural to have dream, but self-doubt is also simultaneously happening thing. So better to choose dreams, better to choose effort and show the world who you are and what you want. Nothing wrong in it. I mean, there is always a chance of heartbreak, but even heartbreak gives meaning to your success, isn't it? So after reading this book, The Last Lecture, we reviewed that book. We had one more member with us, Chinar Bakshi, and 3 of us started recording video at my dental clinic. If you will see the first 1 or 2 videos, you will realize we were naive. We didn't have idea of where to set the angle of cameras or whether to speak on mic, speaking mic or not, what should be the direction from where we should need to shoot the videos. But we thought, let's try, let's shoot and upload, let's do it, let's learn, let's improve every day. So that's how we started recording videos. Now after 3-4 videos, again we divided the task between 3 of us that we will going to review or summarize national or international bestseller books, and we are going to put it in our way within the short span of 5 to 7 minutes, because we are right now living in the world where our attention span is very short and people want to the point thing in a less amount of time. So by considering that thought, we 3 divided our task and we started reviewing or summarizing famous books. But after 3 months, again, because we didn't get response which we get thrilled about, so we were thinking what to do now. Then in one of the book, Starry gave this idea, so enough of books, let's tell our audience what the practical world is and what we feel about the books. So we started with this book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. First we did book summaries based on a book, but second we summarized the book related to our practical life, how we live the life and how we can relate those things into our student life, our career, our relationship, and practical world. And that gave me boost up. Yeah, this is the real world. Don't be artificial. Don't try to please people. You just express who you are, accept who you are, rather than trying to post yourself or trying to present yourself that life should be like this. There is no perfection. Life is full of imperfection, and there is a perfection in imperfection. So that gave me another boost to start continue recording another videos as well. And then in May 2019, we had our first landmark, 100 YouTube subscribers. So again, we were so thrilled, because from the first landmark was to start a first video and upload into YouTube and get rid of that nervousness or fear. And second is when people started responding to your videos and people started appreciating it, and you get tangible response in form of subscribers. So we had our first 100 subscribers, and then our idea queen Starry told me that, so it's time to thank our viewers and audience. Now I was little nervous at that time, because you need to speak on camera. You are not able to see the audience response at that time. So it looks little bit artificial or tough to me. But still, since Starry insisted, and I thought this is a good idea, and this is the nowadays in thing, so let's do it. So we recorded our first video after the 100 subscribers, in which we describe our journey from January to May, from 0 to 100 subscribers, and the lessons we have learned till then.